Addressing his staff in Windhoek, Schlettwein noted that despite improvement in the sector, more can still be done if all green scheme projects are brought back on board, operating fully.
The sector is not collapsing, it's the opposite, it's recovering and is contributing now 3 times as much as it did before. That is not the sign of a collapsing sector. It's a sign of a growing sector that is improving. But we can do much better. We must, of course, fix those green schemes that are not operating. We must get our new green scheme, Neckartal, in productive mode as quickly as possible. We know now what the mistakes are. The problems are that these green schemes faced. And by and large, they are not failures of infrastructure, not failures of people that are farming there. It was a wrong management model that we tried to use. It was a model of state farms managed from head office.
Schlettwein also revealed that the ministry managed to acquire 10 farms for the National Resettlement Program, which is about 41,000 hectares at a cost of $88.6 million. 164 people out of 200,000 landless people were resettled and provided with training in relevant fields of farming.
Now that is, on the face value, maybe not a big achievement, but you must remember it was, well, let me say, at the same time we could relieve farmers for land tax because we thought it is important that those that are productive for the farms should not be burdened by the state while we are going through financial crises. So we said, let you keep your money in your pocket, rather invest it into farming than pay taxes to the state. But that deprivation of taxes, land taxes, reduced our ability to purchase farms.
He noted too a need to review the ministry's criteria for buying farms, acknowledging concerns raised about the kind of infrastructure that exists on the farms they do acquire. The ministry has had to procure material and equipment for development and rehabilitation of resettlement farms at a cost of about $22.5 million. Schlettwein further says Namibia should consider other sources of water, as current surface water alone is not enough to supply water to households as well as agriculture and industrial activities.
A new resource, and that's the ocean. We can desalinate, and we have a limitless resource of water on our doorstep. So the speeding up of desalination plants is another must, because that is the only alternative we have to the other resources that are shared resources. But desalination is, of course, an expensive process.
He reiterated government's commitment to provide funding to the water sector over the next 7 years of about $8.31 billion.